What's up, guys?
Lips picking up your lips!
I just wanted to talk Bucky caps real quick here, since, I mean, even though they sent this to me, I pre-ordered day one and it showed up as soon as it showed up. It's like everybody already got their reviews in like a month ago. So I don't want to waste y'all's time with that, but I wanted to say some stuff real quick here, and I got like the old Bucky caps too, this whole dichotomy of the thing. Let me just say, I got a dead cat over the end of the mic, so hopefully that cuts down on some of that echo, you know what I'm saying? But anyway. Yo, we got this sexy new Bucky Captain America here, James Buchanan Barnes. A little bit of backstory. You know, Steve Rogers, Captain America, cooked up as a bit of like World War II propaganda way back in the day. He had his boy by his side there, James Buchanan. Here, Mr. Barnes, Bucky, his buddy Bucky. I kind of take exception to having some funny little name, funny little sidekick status. I mean, maybe if you're Captain America, sure. But I mean, these guys were a couple of soldiers serving shoulder to shoulder. And if anybody was the fruit bat man, it's the guy in a garish costume, right? Old Jim was a legit soldier. And I was too. And as the guy who was a little bit shorter than the guy standing next to him, I definitely take exception to being considered some kind of sidekick. I will beat your ass. No, but look, this is a really sexy figure. It's based on the new modular sort of Vulcan body, right? And I like that. But I don't like the laziness abound here, the marbleized plastic. If you get real close to this, it looks nice and shiny, but it's cast in this blue. And I can see when they're doing that, it's going to give you that sheen, that shine, but it leaves some room for error. And we're paying more than ever for these, man. They should make them real sweet. The most egregious thing is looking on this shield. And look at that, man. Right here on the base of the shield. This is shiny, but straight up, it's the ugliest looking shield yet, unless you're counting that one with the holes in it. I mean, for real, how dare those guys? And then this little clip and plug system, it's fine. But when you put that clip on the wrist, should you put that on the wrist instead of just plugging the peg into an open hand? Either way, it's going to sit a little off. Yeah, maybe. That's not the point. This thing feels really good in hand. This is the new modern Marvel Legends figure with no visible pins, but it's based on the modular system. So you see this glove cut, even though there's nothing there, there's a line. Maybe you can't see it from there. It's fine. It's really not a big deal. I like the way they've set this up. It's based off of that new Vulcan body. So they're able to just kind of pop the bottoms of the feet off and put these sexy boots on. So you're going to be able to reuse the full upper leg set. You can reuse the arms. This is a whole new torso piece, the way this is sculpted in and this star and everything. Generally, it's dialed. I'm not here to talk smack on this thing, man. I love this thing. Comes with his gun, comes with his knife. But you know what? This is the OG right here, the original Bucky cap. We call this the Bucky cap body because this was the first dude to appear with it back in 2012. So it was made for him. So it is not surprising at all that he cuts a mean figure here, man. He looks really good on this. Even 11 years later. Oh. Certain MOSs, they get issued a Beretta 9mm in the service now. And so it's like, it should be that. I was infantry. I'm issued an M4 carbine. M16A2, I guess, originally. 240 Bravo. Don't let me lie to you, man. 27-pound machine gun, almost as tall as I am. But anyway, you got the shield. You got a big old knife. Sure, they just give you some little pea shooter. Whatever. It's a nice looking gun for toy purposes. I don't expect people that make toys to know the stuff that I know. But even that's incorrect, man. I play with toys here. But I'm a steel erector. I put buildings together. I used to be an infantry soldier, kicking people's doors in and dragging them out of their houses in the middle of the night. That's a little weird. I don't want my life to be about violence anymore. I'm all here for this stuff. Anyway, a big part of this too was being Marvel Universe, man. I wanted to point out the parallels here. You know, this back in the early days of the Marvel Universe line, they gave us a Bucky cap, and it was on their notoriously nastiest body, what you might call the equivalent of the Bucky cap body in Marvel Legends. Got a little shield with just a little clip on there. Be careful with that thing. He's got the pistol, he's got the knife, he's got the shiny plastic. But you know what, man? All the way back in like 2000, probably 9 or 10 when they dropped this sucker, I'm going to say 9. This is painted. It's all painted. They don't give you some cast swirly twirly plastic, dude. It's cast. And yeah, this body looks like mad junk, you know. And it was. Even then, you're like, what the hell? What the hell? But then a few years later, just like they're doing to us today, there's so many parallels. And that's kind of the impetus for the video, man. Looking at the parallels. They give us the updated Bucky cap. Stop focusing on my pretty face. Look at that, man. This is mean, clean, slick. And on top of it all, it's painted. It's also painted. I know at this scale, it's a lot less paint to go through. But what are we letting these creeps do here, man? Again, I got love for this. I love the way that Hasbro's got this license, and they're giving us all the characters and all the iterations over different decades, different costumes. No one else can pull that off. So I am not unappreciative. But we can't just keep letting this slide, and we can't make like videos about that frickin' Mark I Iron Man that's just super marbleized plastic and gush about how good it is. It is a nice figure. But go ahead and mention the things that are wrong with it. That's cool too. That's cool too, man, because we're here for each other. I'm here for you guys. Look, he's got a single jointed elbow and no bicep cut. A little bit of twist at the wrist, but there's not even hinges at this point yet. But they do have ankle rocker and they do have thigh cut. This one didn't have calf cut, double jointed knees. You know, it's a really nice friggin' figure. It really is. He's got a, you know, an updated gun and a knife. Shield is freaking trash, so it's got, it was part of the Captain America movie line, so it's got like a action feature, just like Captain America, where his shield just explodes with guns. They did do like an anniversary edition that came on a stand, a little repaint, if you will, that came with a more traditional shield, but don't think it's some kind of sweet shield. They were just throwing them at you like they do today. And talking with dude on his Insta earlier, I do want to point out, man, I got in here looking at my MU shields, and there's like 5 different styles of shield. You get one with just a clip. You get one with a clip and a peg, like we see a lot today. You get one like these MCUs with the bigger straps. I really like that. And you get that good detail on the inside. And then you get the one with the little clip and straps and fabric straps here, so that you could put those over his shoulder, so that it could go either way. I get it. I get where they're coming from, because not a one of these is perfect. So pick your poison. But I wanted to point a couple of things out, though, overall with this video. Is that they've been doing us like this for years. Oh, here's this one on a crummy body. Here it is on an updated body. I know a lot of that stuff is it's just the nature of the business. And it's like an of course they do type of thing. But it's almost like you can look to the future. If you have all these Marvel Universe figures like I do and see what they've already done, if they haven't done one yet or done a thing yet in the Marvel Legends line, odds are they will, because it's the same toy company. And it was almost like they were doing a trial run on a bunch of this stuff with these little guys. And so now they're just kind of upscaling a bunch of the things they've already done. And again, I could see the comments already. It's like, yeah, what else are they going to do? They got to make these characters, they got to iterate, they got to make them better. But sometimes it just seems a little funny. You know what I mean? It seems a little funny. But I'm just here for the love of the thing, man. If I see the thing and I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna. Unless I catch it later on for a reasonable price. I see the OG Bucky cap, and man, I'm not mad at all about having this dude. He's way outmodded, but it being built for him, he looks perfect. So do you, dear viewer. Thanks for being here, guys. I'm just always looking for an avenue to talk toys, to unfettered, this, that, whatever. What do I just start doing lives? I don't got the following for that, and it's like if I start doing those, then I gotta stay up on that like same day and time every week, like some of these cats. Whose toes do I step on? Where do I fit in with that? And I'm just an incredibly busy person, man. It's difficult. I run this house all by myself. What am I wearing, by the way?
Put huffing rounds on the disposal.
Never you mind. Give me enough likes and maybe I'll show up next time wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.